host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius, and we're back with some more Dark Souls Remastered. Last left off, I finally managed to finish off Menace and the Ulisil's problems. Was let's see if that did it. Okay. As I said, welcome back to the channel. Host Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius. Was it? Initially, I already went over this, but last episode we had managed to finish off Menace, work our way back to the present, and are now in the process of deciding where specifically to go next. I was thinking about it, and on the one hand, it's like I want to go down to New Londo. I think it would actually be a perfect idea. But on the other hand, I also want to go down to Lost Island. I think it'll be a good idea. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a couple of hard places. You know, going down to if I'm doing that, going down to New Londo actually sounds like the better move. It's gonna be rough. Excuse me, because I don't have any bonfires down there. New Londo is naturally, as we saw in previous episodes, a watery place. So there will be no bonfires. But I'll carry this homeward technique, if for nothing else, and to teleport out in case I need upgrades or something. Now, at the end of the last episode, I made it a point to root around in my inventory a little bit. Check out some of the items that I was carrying for this fight. It's definitely gonna be rough. But I'm not gonna be able to wear my full complement of gear right now because I'm going to be wearing the Covenant of Artorias. So I'm gonna have to get rid of Havel's ring and a few other things. So I've already set up my basically my armor set for this fight that's coming up. All I'll need to do is switch into these tattered robes. They're just underweight enough to where I'm still fast rolling, but and properly defended. Yeah, I'll go ahead and send it like that. Properly defended and still have very good stamina regen. So basically I'm gonna have to try this in one run, or at least fast travel out as it goes.
Ah, hello. I was beginning to wonder when you'd come. Have you materials? Well, go on, show me. There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed.
Still the same statement. Understood there, guy. Right. I need things I don't have. I was thinking about upgrading this thing's stability more. I had upgraded it a couple of times off screen. Only a very, very small amount of enhancement to
Come back
stability.
soon.
But it is more stability. Always good. Okay. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Now you know where the crestfallen knight went. He lost his will to live and his ambitions. He had told us everything we needed to know. Ring both bells. And once we had done it, he was no longer needed. Hence his loss of humanity. Alright. Always is too bad. Was a surprise the very first time I saw him down here. Had no idea where he had went. Huh? I mean, sure. Later. Yeah, that is actually at least accurate. Damn. That pop-up of the player almost kind of surprised me. Yeah, you do that right there, near where the ghosts pop up. I said transient curses actually make it, it's a temporary curse. It's actually not a legitimate curse. So, it doesn't give you any negatives, at least as far as I see. Cool. Wasn't sure if I'd already got those. Excuse me. Doesn't give you any negatives, at least as far as I see, but what it does give you is a temporary curse that again makes it to where you can, I don't know if you actually kill the ghosts, but you can defuse the ghosts. Out there is where we picked up that firekeeper soul near the beginning. Now, if I was legitimately cursed and missing health, I could actually get it. I'll be wary of ghosts, son. Oh, the path ahead, huh? Good to know. Interesting that you made it a point to put that right there, though. Wonder why you did that. But if you were legitimately cursed, you'd be missing some health. But you could actually... I know. I'm well aware of the shortcut. Right there. Problem is, you have to kick that ladder down. And until I do so, it's not a shortcut. You could actually kill these ghosts legitimately. Yep. Oh shit. I'm actually glad I got through that one. That grab it hits hard. You wouldn't really think so with all of the bonuses to resistances and stats I'm getting right now, but it hits hard. Curse is about to wear off. Memory serves, each transient curse is about 5 minutes long. I haven't been keeping exact track of the clock. I'll go that way in a minute. I know you folks are probably like, oh, now that he's finally dealt with Menace, now we're about to start seeing them episodes fly out again. And to those people I say, shut up. But no, seriously, as I said, I got stuck with other Let's Plays and I let them go on too long without paying proper attention to this one. Let my break from it become a actual break. No touchy. No touch. I swear there was something else over here. Unless that was just that booby trap. I see you out there. Damn. Did they up the time frame of these curses? Or am I just moving faster than I think? Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm looking for him. No, that's the cool thing about these curses, though. Oh shit! Yeah, that was cursing. No summoning screen. You stop it. That is the cool thing about these curses, and the curses worn off. You can actually block now. Oh shit. Do not make me fall. I do not think I'll survive that drop. Not with the amount of health I've lost from y'all. But you can actually block them as well when you're cursed.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the 4 kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Thank you.
The 4 kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Now see, I could see things like that being how people would end up going to Artorius' grave from here. I mean, it's obvious. He effectively just gave you the reason why and sort of how. But you would have already learned about Knight Artorius, not only from little mentions of him, but from Alfina, who told you that they guarded Artorius' grave. Excuse me. And by that point, Frampt would have told you that you need Artorius's, or that you need the 4 kings. and that requires a bisque traversal. And then Artorias was the one who did it. So, in the end, it works out. Two different methods of getting it. This was more of the subtle, quiet, walking straight into it way, whereas Framp was more, you've met certain conditions, so here we are now. Indeed.
Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible.
Good man.
New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Mark my words, the Dark Wraiths are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again.
I don't doubt that. As you folks see, he can have your curses broken. I'm not cursed, but if memory serves, it's like 5 G's of curse. But here's the thing. Resist curse. Sorcery of the red-robed... watch out, girly. Sorcery of the red-robed Remedician? Huh. I guess that would be, oh, Remedician, like remedy. Not like remedial. Interesting. Well, I don't know why my brain went there. Let me see. Ingrid. Oh, okay. Is that what his name is? Guardian of the Seal in New Londo. Sacrifice humanity to undo curse. Abhorrent curses eat away at the core of one's very existence, and cleansing oneself of curses is no easy task. And that's a sorcery. And I want it. And it's legit useful. And as you see, he also sells transient curses. I think I went over the detail for transient curses, or at least the description, but maybe not. It says limb of the victim of a curse. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. The only way to fight back against ghosts who are cursed beings is to become cursed oneself. The safest method, however dreadful, is to cut off an arm of the dead. Would an individual who's dead be considered automatically cursed because they're dead? Or do they have to be dead and cursed? Or at least cursed?
New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Mark my words, the Dark Wraiths are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again. New Londo, they were...
Alright. Heading out, man. Don't you do nothing stupid like dying. Let's go. I don't know why I feel like there's an illusory wall in here, but I don't think there actually is. I mean, obviously these ghosts disagree. There are all illusory walls all over the place. But they're ghosts, it doesn't count. If memory serves, this was a Titanite chunk. Nope. Green Titanite shard. Nice. You ain't gonna cause me to fall. Get in here. Get over here. Come here. All right. Now, if memory serves, this is... Nope, never mind. that leads to loot, but there's no point in doing that just yet. And the reason why contraption does not move, because contraption is submerged. But I can use the key to the seal and lower the water level. Then we can take side routes and tangents. Now here's the interesting part. That message said Drake's ahead. One hell of a sort of chunk of spoilers, especially when you consider the fact that now it leads out to the Valley of Drakes. But that's the only way you end up dealing with Drakes, unless they added Drakes down here. Not trying to kill somebody's mood, folks, but unless they added Drakes down here, that ain't happening. I'll take you momentarily. Ah, yeah, this is the areas I was looking for. Don't really need it, but you know, go ahead and get it again. Leading out to the Valley of Drakes. From the Valley of Drakes, you take that path right under this archway, and where all those stones are. All right, hold up. Let me. Where are you? There you are. Right around this area here. That's the elevator that you take, right? You take that elevator, you go up the tower. From the tower, you come out into the cave, which had the bonfire that we used to get to the fight with Sif. Gotta love the interconnectivity of the Souls universe. But my reason for going back was quite simply to come over here, as I wasted about 3 minutes of that transient curse. But it's alright. I can purchase more. I just have to make sure either to not die if I come back here and I want them, or to let myself get cursed by those frogs in the depths. Frog things in the depths. And then go from there. Alright, I forgot that's what that was. Jesus. I thought it was, sorry about that, I thought it was just more or less like basic loot. I feel like I'm walking on someone's grave. Interesting. I almost want to head back up and hit the bonfire. I didn't think I'd hit the switch. I didn't hear anything. Gotta be real careful around here. This is gonna be interesting, because now I'm fighting down here without using my shield. And they are quite dangerous. Say hello to the dark race. Who's that? No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely be careful. Oh, I'm well aware about the backstabbing. Huh? Nah. You can use this area as some sort of a shortcut. I'm well aware of that. I'm fully aware of the shortcuts down here. Unless there's more. Yep. And dark race don't be playing, boy. Bait. I don't fall for bait, I set it. Go ahead and give it an upward rating. I already knew dude was here, but you know, not everybody do. Ah. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Get out here. Those. No, you don't. You ain't stealing my humanity. Interestingly enough, you can actually get that weapon. Memory serves, it's called the Dark Hand, and you can actually use it to steal humanity. Of NPCs, I don't know if it's every enemy, but NPCs like the ones at Firelink or players. It does have its uses. Sorry about that, folks. I had a bit of a need to seriously clear my throat. Now that is the path forward. So we're gonna go this way. Thank you for shopping with New Londo. Thank you. That was useful. Yep. Let's try that detour. Oh, we're at this detour. Yes. Need to be careful around here because there are still ghosts in these areas. Excuse me. Ah, perfect. Oh, nope, it's actually one level up, unless they moved it. I have heard that they did rearrange some of the places that objects were in the remastered versions of a couple of these games. Maybe even in Dark Souls 3, if they changed a few things, I'm not sure. Good. Still here. Very large ember. Give that to Andre when I'm back. There you are. That's what I was looking for when I heard detour or read detour. Elevator that leads back to this room here with the ambush. Apparently, some people wasn't ready for it. I can understand it. They come at you from all sides. Wanted to be sure whether or not there was another elevator. Don't think I ever checked that one. That. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Because there's a chest, but I don't remember if it's a head or not. I see you over there, just waiting in the darkness like that. What you want from me? I don't really deal with you folks like that. I need something like several adults. I don't care. You going down. I just wasn't wasting energy or durability on your shield, dude. I know how y'all think. You think just as hard as you hit, slow. And that's just the level of thinking that will get people killed. Never forgot about you. Alright, let's go. I'll go ahead and give both of those upvotes. Don't need to, but you know, never hurts to pay it forward. Here's where things get interesting. I know for a fact there are ghosts in here. Ah, cracked red-eye orbs. We got those are right there. Now here. Oh, well, I'll explain that momentarily. Here is the shortcut they spoke of earlier. Try jumping. It might be possible for you to get up here jumping, but yeah. Probably best if you just try and complete the area instead of spending like 45 minutes attempting that. Making sure you have the right amount of frames for the game. Making sure you ain't way down the wrong way. Making sure you're wearing that item from New Game Plus. I think I might have drew the dark race. My objective was, yep, I did. My objective was the ghost. Nice kick. You know, if memory serves, these fellas are good Titanite farms. Titanite chunk farms. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, alright. Right. No. You keep your hand to yourself, man. Who knows where that thing has been? That literally almost just gave me the 3D effect on my screen. And this is just a basic TV. Still does a good job, but it is definitely, there's the chest. Definitely about time for an update. Titanite. Cool. Now here's the part that's actually interesting. Made it a point to become human because... Oh. Need you to die, dude. There's a ghost coming. Thank you. Which Beatrice is down here. Funnily enough. Okay, it's time for things to get real uncomfortable. Because at this rate, I never actually needed that homeward spell. Don't know if I'll need my pyromancy either. But it's equipped if I do. Alright. Now, once I equip this ring, I cannot take it off. At all. Or I will die while I'm down there. Okay. Had to be sure. Don't know if I'm gonna be using my shield or not. My dear lady, after me. Good. She tends to get into fights with ghosts around her. Like, it's real bad. You know, when you see her throw out that homing soul mask, she done locked on to something and ain't finna quit. But if you keep going and wait just a little bit, you will force her to leash onto you. But you're kind of gonna want to take the whole path down until you get to the end, just to increase the opportunity. All right, Beatrice, don't die unless I tell you to die for me. Yep, I sure did. Oh. Oh, yep. I remembered that move enough. I had no idea exactly what it looked like, but I remembered enough. Oh, wow. It didn't do much to it. There's the second one. What the fuck? the issue with these ones, I want to say their choices are infinite, or rather their opportunities are infinite. What I mean is sure I'm fighting these ones, but the longer this goes on, the more they just keep spawning. I don't know how many you can actually end up fighting at one time, but I suspect there probably is a limit. You know, it would be a little much. Damn, I'm actually taking less damage than I thought. I know I had leveled up a bit, but not this much. Damn. The amount of damage I was taking, I almost kind of want to defeat the 4 kings. I almost kind of want to stop wearing Havel's ring. I don't trust it. And literally, I still cannot take it off. Even now, I will die. Wow. So, one run. I mean, again, I said I would probably have to, but that didn't mean I was going to be able to. Not bad. Okay. I'll get to 32 decks altogether. If memory serves, I think that actually increased cast speed in this game. But I don't know. So that was the 4 kings. Need to rearrange my equipment as well as my abilities. Didn't bother moving my silver chest piece. I knew I wasn't going to be messing with anything else. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what does it say about you? Soul of one of the 4 kings who fell to dark, a fragment of a Lord's soul discovered at the dawn of the age of fire. Lord Gwyn recognized the foresight of these 4 great leaders of New Londo and granted them their ranks in the fragments of a great soul. Although this is not a full Lord soul, it can still satiate the Lord vessel. Interesting. So it's not a full Lord soul. I can't use it, but it can still satiate the Lord vessel. Okay. I'll let you sleep. Poor old man, he was so tuckered out. Okay. Move us over to Blight Town. Check in with Quelana. A couple of spells and a couple of tings. You know what? Where are you? There you are. That way I can just run through this sludge. Go hit that bonfire. And speak to Quilana. Still out there praying. Wonder which one they're praying to. Potentially both. But they seem to not care that at least one is dead. Or they're not aware. Either way. Might as well add the souls to the count. Help myself out. Was debating whether or not to re-equip Homework or just leave it be. And I'm thinking about it, it's like, it's not that far. It is what it is. Probably should have at least equipped Remedy though.
There you are.
Here I am.
I was expecting you. Let us begin. The Witch of Isolith. Please, do not speak of her. I abandoned my mother and sisters and fled to this land. Now I roam these parts, feigning ablution and pretending to seek answers.
Pretending to seek answers, huh? That's sad.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear that I would Pyromancy, I would
Trying to act as if you know something's wrong. I actually forgot about this and was going to buy that. But then I saw this and I'm like, yeah. This is happening. Ultimate Fireball Pyromancy. Hurl giant fireball. Solomon the Master Pyromancy, also called the Great Fireball after the also called the Great Fireball after this spell. Believed pyromancy was rooted in an adoration of fire. Those who acquire this spell usually agree. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to. Yeah, no. It's just one of them things.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating. But remember one, always I would hate. Now go. Whatever you do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Okay.
I am pyromancy.
You think she
No
would
luck.
mention something
What do not
about Lost Isolith? Let me see now. Okay. Had to remember the path. Exactly. Do I want another katana? Nah. I mean, I want another katana, but I don't really need one. That's my thought, is to have at least one katana for every single thing. Dude, what now? Oh, you weren't maxed out, That's alright. I'll leave you be. I kinda need to max out that one, but at the same time, I'm about to hit another one. And I would kind of rather max this one out, to be honest. It's somewhat badly placed for what I would like, but for what I need, yeah, it's just what I need. Remember this place from way back when? Oh, here we are, at it again. They should really let you multi-kindle. Just chunk it all in at once. I know it's obviously not that simple when it comes to kindling flame, period. Whether in-game or real life. Alright. Fireball. And that's what makes it so bad is I want to equip 2 of these, or at least 2 of these, as well as this. But this takes up 2 slots, but at the same time, it's so good. So there that is. Now I've got an interesting fight ahead of me. It will make sense momentarily. Hold up. Oh, right. I'm like, I see it in myself, I feel it, and the sound. I'm like, I'm slower. Why? Oh yeah, because you took off the ring, it makes you slower. It makes you not be slower. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Went through that fog gate. Y'all probably thought we had a boss fight, huh? Yeah, that's how it always seemed to me. Try ranged battle. That's what makes the most sense. Hey, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. That right there is ceaseless discharge. 3 guesses as to why he's called ceaseless discharge. Okay, let's see if I can manage this. Memory serves. That's extremely good fire resistant gear. Oh boy. He's swinging for the fences. He anticipates you thinking he's smarter. Huh, did they change it? Alright. Come on with it. Let's go. Oh. Oh, I knew that was coming. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Come on, I'm right here. able to block some of it. Didn't block it that time. Oh wow, it just, oh okay. That's what's happening. Like it's just going straight through me. It still is. Even without getting hit by this, by that tentacle. You know, people don't really expect to fight it like this. Expect to fight it in sort of a kind of gimmicky way. Funny kind of gimmicky. Sad too, but funny. And there it is. Ceaseless discharge. And he was so ceaselessly discharging. He's the reason why most of this area is lava. Quite literally. It's crazy. Didn't even have a soul for you to collect. Just a bunch of souls. But yeah, what it is usually, at least in the old days, what you would do is you get you spark the whole boss fight, and you either take that path I was at a minute ago, or you take this one. Make sure you don't lose too much sight of him. You can't be out of sight, it's not long. Keep going all the way back to that archway that had the fog door, and once you reach it, you wait, which is why they have these things marked around here. You wait, and once you got far enough, he'd come out and attack. But here's the thing. When he attacks, he would only attack with that one hand, that one fat hand, not the tentacle. And when he did so, you could just sit there and wail on the hand, right? And that's all you'd have to do. Wail on the hand, his hand would give, and he would plummet. All the way down there, basically. And it would kill him instantly. And that would literally be ceaseless discharge. Wait, what did that say? Imminent tears? You must have tried the old strategy and couldn't do it no more. You probably lost a bunch of souls in the process too. Classic. Oh, but let's look at that gear. Yes. Is that what that was? Oh no, that's the bloated sorcerer hood from Ulasil's those psycho mages. There it is. Gold hemmed black hood. Just like Quailana was wearing. Oh, that's funny. Worn by the witch Quailana of Islith, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos. She wore this gold-hemmed black hood before even the age of fire, and it offers strong resistance versus fire, poison, and other perils. And that is legit. That's one of those, if I plan on wearing it, I need to be upgraded. And I need to, like, really decide if that's what I'm going to be doing. Because it's particularly good gear. That's why I say I need to go ahead and decide. Because if I'm going to do this, it's one of those things you kind of should decide early. That way you can, like, fast track resources toward it. Mind you, it obviously needs to be leveled up, but, you know, that's not a problem. It is what it is. Everything has to be leveled up. Everything needs to improve. Now, here's the funny part. Gotta make sure I'm not getting ran up on these egg dudes, the ones on that lower half of the pathway near the bonfire, they will attack you. They will actually come for you. Bear witness to this, ladies and gentlemen. 6 tourist demons. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, the 6th one's in the back, a little darker. He's in the back of that middle group. Yes, 6 of them. If you're not careful, you can aggro every single one. But we're gonna tackle that carefully next time. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. That's obviously going to be the end of episode 26 of Dark Souls Remastered. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.